Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective, and this is NAB 2024, and I'm here with Kevin Tent, who is Oscar-nominated editor of the Holdovers, and many other things. So we're just going to dig in. Hi.
Hello, Andy. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Of course, absolutely.
I know you're probably running around like a chicken without a head at a show like this.
I get overwhelmed.
Yes.
It's all the colors, all the flashing lights, all the monitors going on. I'm like, what? And I so don't know what half of it is, but I know it. You know, it makes a difference in my life, but I don't know what it is.
That is correct. It gives you what you need to make the movies that you make.
Yeah, so much of it. Yeah, or to get them out there, or it's amazing. I've always find this super interesting.
Well, it is pretty cool. And so why don't we start with that? So you, in terms of like the system that you edit on.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a technical editor, or do you rely on like your assistant editors to do more of that, and you just create?
I would say I'm probably 60 to 65% create. I can do the bare minimum of stuff, but I really rely on my assistants quite a bit for, importing footage and organizing and stuff like that. I kind of like to have everything there at my fingertips, and then I can just try things and stuff like that. So maybe it's 70%, 70-30, or maybe 60-40. Let's say 60-40. I can get by.
But that's kind of cool, because a lot of people I talk to are like, no, I just want to get on there and my hands move quickly and I use shortcuts and I just edit.
Yeah, I like that too. But I can, if I have to, I like to be a little self-sufficient. I do like to learn things on my own so I don't bug people, like if for something dumb to, But importing and stuff like that, footage or music or that kind of thing, I'm just afraid I'm going to screw it up. It'll get lost somewhere or something like that. So
right. Well, your headspace is probably better spent on the story and all of that.
Right.
So.
That's what I like to tell myself.
Well, I think it works for you.
Well, yes. Thank you. Yeah.
So, in terms of the Holdovers, fantastic, beautiful movie.
Thank you.
If you had to pick a favorite scene from that film, from an editing perspective, what would you pick?
From an editing perspective, there was some challenges and stuff like that, but we did a couple of fun things. We had a lot of montages in it, and those were a lot of fun to cut. But there's one, I don't know if it's too long to go into, but there was one scene that was kind of a float. We had a couple floater scenes, and one of them was when the character Angus is in the church, and Mary comes in, and he's looking at the photo of Mary's son who got killed in Vietnam. And that was that scene had gone later in the movie, but it was tonally not right where it went, because it was a slightly more buoyant, humorous area of the film, and that it was too hard for the audience or even us to go, oh, we're kind of laughing. Oh, now it's super somber. So we wound up moving that scene into that montage where Angus stays up all night. And he goes around, he's eating ice cream and drinking the wine and all that stuff. And we made it, we used to have him go back to his room, but we got rid of all that, and we put that scene there. So it really rounded out that moment with Angus. And it was good for his character, because it gave him a little more depth. He wasn't just a punk kid running around drinking and partying, staying up all night. Yeah. He actually had some depth, and you could see that he was empathetic to Mary's son, and he also was... I think the audience projected that he also knew that he was on his way to Vietnam if he didn't straighten out. So I think there was that little element in there too. And it did a lot of great things for us in the movie, because it also created a bonding moment between Mary and Angus much earlier than it would have later in the film. So anyways, that's a long-winded...
No, it's pretty cool, because I also think as an editor, there are probably so many scenes over the years that you had to cut that might have hurt you in your heart to have to get rid of them.
No, I don't have that problem.
Just move on. Just move
Cut
on.
it out. Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was really a revelation when we did that. It did a lot of great things for the movie in that section too.
That was a fantastic movie, just because it was it was funny, it was poignant, it was heartfelt, so it was all the emotions.
Yeah. Well, we had a great script, we had great actors, we had a great director. Editing's a lot easier with all those things.
So in addition to editing Oscar-nominated films and stuff, you are the president of the American Cinema Editors, and have been for years.
This is my fourth year, and then I'm termed out after this year. So yeah.
Wait a minute, can't you?
Can I claim
can
that
you FDR it somehow?
Yeah. Yes. No, I can't. I don't think that was just, but it's okay. It's good. It's been a great experience. And we have a great team at ACE, Jenny and Eliza and Gemelin and Michelle and Peter. And, we have wonderful people that run it, really. So, but it's been a lot of fun, and, it's been great. It's been great. But I think it's time for somebody else to probably take over. So it's okay.
Well, also, I imagine you're really busy, so it is very nice that you're able to give back.
Yes, I totally. And we're doing a couple of things that that will be pretty exciting. We're updating our educational section of ACE quite a bit. We're going to be doing something with Netflix very soon, which we're not officially announcing, but it's going to be great. People will be able to download dailies from some Netflix shows and cut with them and practice with them and stuff like
that's
that.
Pretty cool.
Yep, that'll be a really exciting thing. So, not official yet, but we're getting close.
And before I let you go, I spoke to you, I interviewed you about your directing, your featured directorial debut.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Any itches to go back?
Yeah, I do. Let's see what happens. I've just been so busy, and I was working on a couple of I was writing a couple of screenplays. Of course, who isn't? But
yeah.
But I was doing that, and yeah, if the opportunity rises again, and I would absolutely do it. So I'm looking out for that, but I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to really focus on that.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you so much.